Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Divine-Skyblocks. Just a bit of a recap of what we did in episode 2. We messed around for a ridiculous amount of time trying to find skeleton spawners. We managed to get one in the end because I completely messed up with my trees, breaking them, selling the wood and forgetting to replant them. So we got that in the end. We ended up getting our first spawner, which was a rabbit spawner. So today's episode, we've got some general island chores to do. We're going to focus on getting the cactus farm a little bit bigger, which means we need to purchase some sand. We need to position our mining spawner, our mining servant. And we do have a magic key from the last episode, which we need to open as well. So we seem to always start our episode here in our cobble generator. So our ore generator. So I will just hit mine for a little bit, just while we're talking. We've had an amazing start to the season. The first episode, which I published a few days ago, has had a really good response. So hopefully this is doing quite well. So right, okay, let's leave that there. Right, so let's do our regular chores around the island first and foremost. Let's do our mobs. So we've got 116 on the rabbit spawner, and you can see that rabbit mastery is flying up. 270, 280. Oh, let me reset as well. Hopefully, let's try and beat it down. See if we can beat it to 0. Okay, excellent. Right. Okay, that tree hasn't yet grown, but that's not a problem. Let's just get rid of these leaves here. Early game, I think it is really important to just try and keep on top of all the different activities you've got. That being the farming, your mining, your mob farm, your cactus farm, that sort of stuff. Just because it's really important that you get a good economy going, and then what you tend to find is that you do the rest of it in a bit of that tree grew. You just do the chores as and when you need to, as your island gets big enough. Okay, we got 13 oak saplings from 8, which is good return on investment. I'm just going to move it over a little bit, just expand it out. The rest of the saplings into there. Let's put our materials into here. Put them there. Put that going. Okay, great. Let's do our lucky block. 5 copper blocks, 5 sugarcane, inventory shuffle, 5 carrots, 2,500 money, 500 sky coins, inventory shuffle, 5,000 sky points and money, and there we go. So now we have to reshuffle our inventory. So the lucky block sometimes reshuffles your inventory around. It's certainly worth doing it, but it can just be a bit of a pain. There we go, carrots and sugarcane, which we will need. What I think I'm going to do as well is I think I'm going to get rid of the sugarcane. Seems to be making quite a bit. I didn't catch any of that then. Great. Okay, I need to get better at doing that. Right, let's. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edge pop a cobblestone edge around the farm. I know we're going to expand the farm eventually, but let's just kind of do that there, and then let's just expand the sugarcane, or the base around the sugarcane again, so that hopefully when we do harvest the sugarcane in the future, that we don't lose any of it, because we are losing, well, we lost all of it then, which is not good for the old economy. Minecraft economy, obviously. Okay, there we go. Right, okay, that should be good. Right, let's harvest our potatoes, not using an axe. There we go, there's potatoes. Let's just till that. All of this, do this here, lose any. See, actually, it seems to be replanting quite well. Let's put some potatoes down. This is all mixed now, but there we go. Let's put carrots. Okay, excellent. Let's till. Put there. Okay, good. Right, let's just get rid of this melon, pumpkin. There we go. And then let's sell that. Let's sell that, and that. Okay, excellent. So that's good. Right, so we've got $195,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the shop and I'm going to buy a stack of sand. In fact, I'm going to buy 2 stacks of sand. I think we have some. Do we have anything in our overflow? We do. We have a rabbit head there which we can get rid of, and let's sell them. Yeah, I think we had some in our PV. We need to sell all of that stuff as well. There we go. So let's take the sand out of here, and then let's go and get the string. There we go. Right, and then let's go up here. Nothing in there. And let's expand this out further. So now the key bit with this is for it to be truly AFK, you need to have a crop hopper, which we haven't yet got. And the idea being that you sit AFK and your cactus farm grows to the height it can grow with the string, which I'm going to show you in a second, breaks and is caught by the crop hopper and then is into an auto sell chest. So let's just move the sand. Let's just expand this cobble out a bit further, staying within the chunk, remember, because we're only going to, it's a 1 chunk cactus farm. Come on, come on. Right, I think we had in our PV. Did we not have more cobblestone? Let's have a look down here. Yeah, we have a bit of cobblestone there, that's great. Okay. Because I kind of want to just get all of this out full chunks. Let's get to the chunk border there. Now what I think I'm going to do between this episode and next, is I think I'm going to sit at my ore generator for a bit, AFK, not AFK, but holding down left click while I watch another YouTube video. And I'm going to get as much cobblestone as I possibly can. And what I want to do is I actually want to mark the full range of my island on the ground. So on that, I'm going to call it the ground floor, generally the spawn floor, and yeah, mark it as the full island as much as possible, just so we can see exactly what we're working with. and we can stay within our bounds, and we can probably, that will probably help us plan a little bit better as to what we want to do. So there we go. Okay. I'm just marking out where my cactus will go. Obviously you've got to put cactus on sand, but what I can do, obviously we don't have enough cactus at this point to do all of this, but it's good to mark out. I always find it easier to just have a plan of where everything's going to go, mark out which chunks, because there's nothing worse than coming along and finding that you've built something and it's not in the right chunk, and therefore, you know, your hoppers are going to be are not going to be efficient. Right, so let's just follow my own advice. So we're going to take the top level off the top of the cactus like that. Okay, and then we'll then take the bottom of the cactus. Okay, there we go. There's cactus there. Come on. Right. So let's just move this out of the way. So we've got 14 cactus to play with. Right. Okay, right. There we go. Put it down. So what you're doing is you're putting the cactus on the top of every piece of sand. Okay. Like so. Now, the trick to auto cactus is you get string, and this is a bit tricky because you've got to. It's not easy to see unless you've got a skin, but what you want to do is put a piece of string in each gap between the cactuses, and you can do it when there is no cactus there, just to prepare, but that's what you want to do. So you want to just put string like that, like that. Hopefully I've got everything now. Right. Okay, and what that now allows you to do is that now allows you to put sand on top of the string, like that. And that is the pattern that you need to follow all the way around your farm, as high as you go. That is the style, and I didn't put any string in that gap. So let's just get the string. There we go. And this is basically how a cactus farm works. There's no string there. How the auto cactus farm anyway works in Minecraft. Because what happens now is, as the cactus grows, cactus cannot touch anything else. So if you put a block next to a piece of cactus, it will break. So as these grow up, they will interact with the sand that's above them, break, and they'll end up dropping. Now, they've got nothing to drop into. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can... Well, firstly, let's see if we get lucky with the key that we've got. We've got one key, and you can see it's here. It's a magic key. So, let's... Fingers crossed. Where's the magic key? Magic crate. Magic. There we go. Let's see if we get lucky. We get advanced enchantment books, which are good, but not what we were after. So let's see what we got. We got Thrash, chance to deal damage to all nearby enemies. That's a good one, but it's only 18% success chance. Ice Aspect 5, not really something I'm going to be using. And Phoenix 4, again, not something I'm going to be using. So I am going to scrap them two of the books. Enchant, scrap. We'll get rid of Ice Aspect. We're going to get rid of Phoenix. We're going to keep Thrash, but we're not going to use it yet. We're going to see if that is something, because it's Thrash 3. What it might be is that might be something that we can get late game, or later on in the game, to try and help us improve in that area. So I'm not going to at this point. So we were unlucky there. We didn't get what we wanted. So I'm going to see if I can get lucky on the auction house. See if there are any hoppers on the auction house that might help us let's have a look. Is this arranged in order? Yes, it is. So the cheapest crop hopper is 10,000 sky coins, which we obviously don't have. Okay. Right, so we're just going to have to do a little bit more grinding for the time being then, just kind of get us to a good place. So we've done the cactus farm. Right, let's put down our servant. So let's go to servant. Here we go. That's that bad boy is there. Okay, good. Let's right. Let's rotate the servant around. Okay, so he gave us quite a lot of value blocks there, which I'm going to sell. So emerald gone, copper, iron. Can keep the string. Gold, lapis can go. The quartz, gold, redstone, dust can go, and the coal can go, and the redstone. Great. So this is just getting our money up. Oh, we've got a vote party going, so we're just going to do VP. That's really good and handy. So let's open our vote party. Loading sheet. For life. Okay, let's see what we got. So we got 2 vote keys. We got pig spawners. We got banknotes. That has 25,000. That has 5,000, and this has 100,000, which is amazing. We've got 4 pig spawners, and we got a block of emeralds, which again we can sell, plus a bunch of sky coins. So let's pop our pig spawner there, and again we're going to crouch shift to put the pig down, and let's hit the pig. See if we can get rid of these rabbits, because what I want to try and do is keep on top of these. They become not meaningless, but they become less important as you go along. Let's get ourselves to rabbit mastery 500. Why not? We might as well while we're frantic left clicking. Come on. There we go. T1 rabbit mastery. Excellent. Okay, good. Right, let's just have a quick look at our masteries. That's a good idea. Because what we want to do is we want to see if we can get to a point where we get our super pick. So let's go into our mining masteries. So you need tier 1 in, I think it's 5 masteries. So we've got it in stone. I can't tell on that one. That's a real shame. I don't think we've got it on any others. No, we haven't. So we've just got it on stone. So, you know, the key is to try and use your cobble generator. Now I'm going to right click and then left click and then activate super breaker, which basically just breaks things and has a chance of doubling drops. You can see there we got loads and loads of goodies there. You can see super breaker is now worn off. But definitely mining is absolutely the right thing you should do on a regular basis. Try and keep on top of that. Obviously, because we only have 1 chest underneath, we just need to be careful that we don't end up overfilling that, or we will lose drops, and that's not what we want. We want to keep that. So let's just get rid of these now. So there's 100,000, 25,000, and 5,000. Brilliant. Okay, right. So that's good. Right, let's just go to our PV5. If I remember correctly, PV5 is where it was where we lumped all of our mob drops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the pointless stuff. So I'm not going to need the prismarine or the chicken or the fish. We can get rid of that. I'll keep the turtle shoot. I have no idea why, but let's keep it anyway. I'll keep 1 set of dry kelp. I'll keep 1 of kind of everything apart from the obvious stuff. And get rid of that. And what we'll do, so our PV5 will be our important stuff. So we'll keep the bone meal, obviously. We don't need to keep arrows because we've actually got infinity on our bow. Put our mob head there. We don't need the chicken, so we keep all of the bone meal. This all can go. We don't need any of that. We'll keep the leather. We'll keep the prismarine. Let's keep all of that. Not that. Put that down there. There. We don't need that. Let's keep our food. Put the millwort back up there. Thrash 3 is in our inventory. Right, okay, so let's just do a bit of inventory management. Pop that there. We don't need our buckets right now, so let's put the buckets back in there. Let's put our string in here. Sticks you can't sell. I don't know why, but you just can't. Really annoying. There we go. Right, but we can sell that stuff there. So let's sell that stuff. You know, it's not going to generate a massive amount, but every little helps. And then we'll go down into here. Let's. Oh, we've got some more cobblestone there, which is great. Now the temptation early game is to hoard onto this stuff for later, but I don't really see the point, because as you get your masteries up, you get triple and double sell masteries. But it's so easy to get the stuff, and you end up with so much stuff through grinding that you will easily make all of that back as you get towards the latter stages of the game anyway. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Right, let's just, while we're here, finish the cobblestone for our cactus farm chunk. Might as well get that done, and then that is finished and out of the way, and then we can start. You know, and just every so often, you know, I've done a Skyblocks before on Neo networks, and you just get to a point where when you're watching YouTube or you're watching something on TV, you just look. I just found myself sat there just building layers and layers of cactus farm, just to keep the economy up. You know, we're getting 20 kind of pieces of cactus per tick, per Minecraft tick. So let's build ourselves a better staircase. That's good. Let's just surround that chest, and we'll put our sand in there. Okay, job's a good one. Right, let's do warp crates again. We've got a couple of vote keys that we can use. Let's see if we can get lucky and start getting ourselves some hoppers. We definitely need to get ourselves sky coins and 3 more pig spawners. Oh, we're having a bit of a party here. Oh yes, okay, right. Let's go add to the pig spawner. There we go. Let's go and just see what our servant has got. Excellent. Some more cobblestone for us. And some more. Okay. Great. Our trees are growing. Our crops are starting to grow nice again. We've done our keys. We've put our servant down. We've done the vote parties as well. Okay, right, let's just do a bit of housekeeping then. Let's just expand our farm a little bit. Apologies for the dog growling in the background. She's obviously heard or seen something on the roof. Usually her nemesis, the bird. Hear it, but it's just moss falling off the roof. When it gets a little bit windy, moss drops off the roof onto our conservatory roof, which is my office. I'm recording this now, and she thinks it's a bird. Right, okay, so we need to get ourselves, you know, we definitely need to expand our farms. We need to expand our trees. We need to start spreading out a little bit more So I'm gonna do that in between this episode and next episode. I am going to do a bit of AFKing, a bit of cobblestoning. But what I will do is, instead of selling it straight away, I will cobble generating. I will not sell anything or get rid of anything. In the meantime, we'll just gather all the materials we're going to need to expand our farms. We're going to expand our cactus farm. We're going to do our ore generator as well. So yeah, I think we'll call that episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate the support on this series so far. Episode 1 has done great, and it's the first one that is published, and the numbers are great. So looking forward to this episode going out as well. So yeah, thank you very much everyone, and we'll call it a day there. Thank you. Goodbye.